Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Everybody needs lots of help on a Monday because the weekend was crazy. Not for me, though. I'm Dr. Greenthumb. Hello, we're live on the Dr. Greenthumb Show, YouTube, Twitch, Discord, the home site, www.brealtvcontest, and we smoky already, man. Smoke. And to my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus.
Happy Monday.
It is very happy. We got the iconic one dressed in black Sunday and LAFC splash right here. Eric Big Drum Pope.
Buddy.
He's very much awake. The Treehouse crew, Bolton Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what's going on, B? How you doing?
I'm doing.
That's terrible.
How you doing?
What's up, Blaze?
Yeah, I know that. No, I co-signed that.
Thanks.
And back in the building, my man, DJ Rhettmatic.
Yeah.
Up in here.
Freaking great.
World famous beat
Yes,
junkies.
Beat junkie sound.
That's right. We also have the Concentrate King, Cali Blade.
What it do?
Oh, you got sound effects. That's tight.
Yeah.
That's right. He
That
comes
right.
with sound effects. Rhettmatic, good to have you back up in here. I remember last time you was in here. We had a great time, great conversation.
Yes.
And then you had a great journey on our couch of comfort.
Boy, did I.
So who bought you that ticket?
You know your partner, your friend, the one you call the big drum beater,
Yeah.
the Sleepy Joe over here,
Eric Big Drum.
Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I do?
My Cypress junkie partner over here just I came here. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. If I remember, the studio was different. It was in another spot in here, but came here, sat down. I was hungry. I didn't get to really eat, and there was a plate of cookies.
Mm.
I looked at that, right? And Bubba was like, "You want one?" Oh man, took a bite. It was like, "Oh, it was good." Next, you know, Bubba has that look.
Yeah. How many did you have? You had 2.
I had to.
And Bobo watched you eat them.
He just goes, "You like that? Have another one." He just
Yeah.
He just had that smile.
Scumbag. Okay,
Yeah.
but
What-
let me interject here. Let me interject.
Bully Bobo.
After the 2, right? As we were leaving the table, you asked for another one because it was so
Did I?
good. Yeah, so you had 3.
Oh, man.
So I just looked at you like, oh man, and C minus was looking at me like,
Hey, look, Bobo, after like he asked you for the third one, it didn't come across your mind to say to him,
That's
these
a
are
lot.
medicated, yeah.
He didn't ask me. He had somebody else. I'm just watching.
But you were watching.
And I did not interject. No, I did not.
Why?
No, he just watched me crash. That's all it is.
He just watched.
So then check this out. So then we were doing a mix, right? We were playing. We were doing a mix together.
Yes.
And this is on YouTube somewhere. That during the mix, you see when the cookies hit.
You
red.
see the change.
Yes, during the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Let's just say we're like, we were practicing doing our thing, I just remember it hit me. It's like, man, I'm going slow. And then it just hit me like, oh shit, he gave me cookies. Right? And I looked at Bobo. Bobo just kept on looking at me smiling while I was playing.
What a
Right?
asshole.
Right? So I mean, trying to be a consummate professional, I still kept on going as much as I can.
You did great.
Son.
Yeah.
And so
He survived.
I survived, but it was like after that, I just remember like I had to stand like the DJ booth, just stand there for a good 5 minutes,
Which is good.
Yeah,
which
he
is
stood
good.
there. Yeah.
But he came over to me and says, "Son," I looked at him, I just had this smile, but this look like, "Oh, you fucker, you son of a bitch,
You got me.
you got me good." And then I don't know, he just moved back from Argentina, right? So
Right.
this is what he said. "I'm back, son."
And he already got
That
it.
sounds like him.
The best part is when he was that third one. When I looked at Bobo, I was like, Bobo.
Come on, man.
And he was like, go ahead, Rhett, have another.
What a dick.
Dude. And I was just like, oh, I get it.
Okay.
Damn, Bobo.
All right.
Oh, man.
So then,
Oh, man.
wait, there's more.
There is more.
There is more.
There
I have
is
to admit-
more.
I have to admit, there is more.
All right. So,
There is more.
I'm asking, Red, how is he doing? And the thing is that he can't talk at this point. So he's just looking at me and he's making these facial expressions like, you motherfucker. And so he makes his way over there to the couch, couch comfort, where he is, stuck there.
He's subject to the couch.
There. E-Zone is there. He
Mhm.
does a whole, we don't smoke the same show, right? He does a whole thing. But the thing is that I kind of leave. After a while, I go up to Red and I says, yo, son, you're going to be in good hands. I got to go now.
Bobo left him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Bobo left him.
Here's the thing. Even though I couldn't speak, I just had this look. But in my head, I was like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" Right? He just goes, "Son, I'm going. I'm leaving now. Here's a bottle of water.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Gives him a bottle
Bottle
of
of water. I'll be. You're gonna be good hands. I think you guys are still doing another show or what, like that. You guys, and I was still there, sitting. I don't think I left until another 2-3 hours and shit. Because C-Mines would check up on me, right?
I was getting calls. Hey, is Rhettmatic going to spend the night?
Dude, when I saw him on that couch
If he
of
needs
comfort,
to.
he was just smiling. He had his eyes closed, shaking his head.
Yeah.
Just going
Bobo,
through
do you have anything to say to Rhettmatic?
it. Scumbag.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. So when I finally made it to my car and actually got home, I texted him and said, "Son, like, son, really, son?" He goes, "I kid you not.
Oh, man.
I'm back, son."
I'm back. With a vengeance.
This is me being back.
But the crazy thing is, like, when I told him I was leaving, I said, I got to go now. And then his eyes, he still could not really, talk at this moment. And he's looking at me like, really, son?
You did this to me, and now you're leaving.
See, this is why, when Bobo gives me something or suggests something to me, I don't always just go and do because he's known for this. This is,
I'm back behavior.
this is on back behavior. You know what I'm saying? I seen him do it to himself.
Yeah, so, no one is excluded. I do it to myself.
I mean, but the smile of his. You know, I should have seen the intent on his smile.
How happy he was while you were eating those cookies.
I was happy to see you, son.
I'm sure you were.
Happy to see you. I'm like,
He said, "Here, have some more."
Yeah.
My favorite is Chris giving him the look in it.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Let him.
No,
He's
he's
like,
good.
let him.
Dude, the look that Bobo gave.
No, but
No, here you go.
Yeah. And then C minus hit me up like a day later. It's like, I was trying to stop him, but he was.
He totally just just ignored me. He's like, here you go, Rhett, have another one.
Hey, there's nothing like getting hit by some edibles
Getting
when you
dosed.
don't know that you had them.
Yep.
When you know that you had them, I mean, hey, you're mentally prepared to deal with it. You brace for it. You're like, okay, let's take this ride. But when you don't know,
Oh man,
you can't. You're trying to figure like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You're praying to God. You're like
You don't
going
know why.
over all the things. Why? What happened? I don't know.
Oh, I have a real quick story about edibles and me, and Bobo was there as well. But remember when we went to that? It was me, you, Vizzy. We went to the Corn Biscuit show.
Oh yeah.
And we had came here after E-Zone and Shiki had finished shooting their edibles video.
Salute to E-Zone. He's in the chat room.
What up, E-Zone?
Enjoy Japan.
Konnichiwa.
And so we agreed to all meet here before we go to the show. Vizzy's gonna drive, and me and Bobo are going. And so we come here, and they just finished shooting the video, and there's all these cupcakes and things around.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I see a blueberry muffin. I'm just like, I hadn't eaten yet. I was like, oh, let me eat this real quick. And Bobo comes up to me like 10 minutes later. He's like, so you're not even going to check the like grams on how much you just ate? And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, check the box. That was, I looked, and it said 450 milligrams.
Ow.
And you ate the whole thing?
Ate the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's why when Bobo gives me any kind of mushrooms and he says it's microdose, I let someone else read the package. Because he knows I cannot see it. I can't read. I can't read.
Yeah.
So I'll have Cali Blaze read it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
and
this
I'll
thing, man?
protect you. I'll make sure.
Yeah.
Not like this guy.
Trust Bully Bobo, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
He's
Be careful when he gives you something.
We all in the same game.
Same team.
Same team. I thought we were the same team.
That was ice cold blooded, Mike.
That's like when Red and I, we have plenty of stories because we've been on tour. at
Cypress Junkies, yeah.
And
Which is a great marriage of the two crews, by the way. I must
hell
tell you.
yeah.
Thank you for your blessings, there, B.
It's all love, always.
yeah, I mean it was crazy because we started out, it was just Bobo meets Rhettmatic, and the nickname was always Cypress Junkies for some reason. Obvious reason. And just get the blessing to be able to do it like that. It was fun. But anyway, I remember we were coming back from Europe, and
He's already laughing.
we was coming back, and then I guess I had my pen.
You had your pen.
I had my pen on me. So
Oh,
then,
boy.
I go into the bathroom, and I light up.
Smoke.
He did. And I come back, and I say to Red, I said, yo, you need to hit this. I said, what? I said, you need to hit this, son.
Well, prior to that, because
Okay,
he
go
would,
ahead,
he
you
would
tell
tell me, you guys' tour stories. There's one, I think you guys were in first class. It was you, Sin, him. I don't know if it was Julio, but I remember you guys were in first class. He was telling me that eventually him and Sin were smoking on the first class. You were sleeping or something like that, and they would just like lift up their blankets and smoke it. And you were like, kind of cracking up and stuff like that. I was like, where'd you were able to pull that off? I was like, damn, that's gangster. So, of course, he's telling me all other stories and stuff like that. So, when fast forward to what he said, he came there, smoked it, came out of the bathroom, because we were sitting by the bathroom. We were on the aisle seat. We had the emergency exit kind of. So, he goes there, comes back. As that look.
Mm-hmm.
Did it, son. Word? How? How do you do that? Son, go in there, lift up the toilet. Smoke it, blow it, flush it.
That's a fact. It works.
Yeah,
It
but
does.
that was kind of like at the time I was like, what? Like, are you serious? Nah, are you for real? Come on, son, don't check it out on me, dude. All right.
Oh, man, what a dick.
I was like, All right, fuck it. Go up there, did the same thing. Boom. Came up. As soon as I look out I open the door. I already see Bobo looking at me right now. He's like, had that look, that Bobo look. Sit down, came to him. We just both looked at each other, and we started cracking up. And then for literally, I don't know, it was like felt like 2, 3, 4 hours of us laughing nonstop. Was it like, I mean, we looked at each other, just started cracking up, like literally just dying. Everybody's just looking at us like, what the fuck is wrong with these two and shit. And we were just laughing for like at least 2 hours.
You know, really, what Bobo could have told you was to blow it in the sink, because it's the same thing. It's the pressure going down and the suction. It's better than sticking your face to the toilet.
You don't even need to get close to it.
I wasn't getting close,
Right.
but
It pulls it in. It really does. That bathroom one. It pulls it in. You could do it through the sink, though?
Yes.
Oh,
It's the
wow.
same. It's the same thing. It's got to pull the water down, and it does that through suction.
Oh, so turn the thing, like hit it, so that
Like,
opens it?
okay, so like when you run the water in it, right? If you ever like put the plunger down and then you take it up, it doesn't just drain. It,
Because
you know what I mean? Because it's
I
suction.
gotcha.
It has to pull the water down.
yeah, I mean, it pulls the water down, but to me, it kind of does it a little slower as opposed to like
That
the
jet
toilet
power.
Not back in those times. But back in those times, those things had a lot of pressure.
You know, so I just like did like that. It was like safe. You know?
I didn't do it blowing it into the toilet because I didn't want to stick my face nowhere.
You don't really need to get near it. You just like that, and it really takes.
Yeah, no, I know. I used the sink if I was doing it.
Yep. You know what's even better? Get yourself one of those E-Zone pens, and you can literally just smoke them. The Pro Pen, smoke it, blow it right into your thing, and the smoke, because it's vape, just disappears. So you could just sit in your chair and just smoke. I do it all the time on a flight. I hit that vape like nonstop.
That's different than trying to hit a joint. You will not do a
Oh
joint.
no, not a joint. No, that's what I said.
It's a one hitter or a vape.
That's
and
right.
you're good.
The vape I'm talking about, not the joint.
We used to bring sneaker-tokes with us and do it in the bathroom.
That's right.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, they told me about that. That was crazy.
That was I remember one time the flight attendant was like, "How did you do it?" And we were acting stupid, like, "How did we do what?" Let's come on. I smoked too. How did you do it? And we were like, literally, like, what the fuck are you talking about? But just playing stupid, right? It's like, you smoked in the bathroom. You didn't like disassemble the smoke detector, did you? That's a crazy fine, and then you'll get banned. We're like, nah, we didn't do that. We blew it in the sink. She didn't know that trick, right? Or it was when RC was rolling with us back then. And she was like, well, just for a tip next time, take the shower cap, put it on the smoke detector. And
nice. She gave you a tip.
And we were doing that since that time to now in hotel rooms. We'd be putting the smoke detector, the shower cap on the smoke detector, blow it up the room.
Nice.
Wow.
And, that was from she was like probably in her 50s at this point. And she gave me game I didn't have on that. I'm like,
That's dope.
Shower cap.
Wow.
Okay.
I just learned something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were still in our 20s back then when she gave me that. I was like, okay. She is a real stoner.
Back then, like, I remember what they call it, a spoof. Like, my sister back in, like, the 90s, she'd make them in her dorm. It was like a paper towel roll, and you just put detergent seats. You would literally just blow the weed through that paper towel roll with the detergent. It comes out smelling like fucking, fabric salt.
And what'd you call it?
That's the
They
concept.
called it a spoof. It was what they called it back then.
That's the concept of that thing they just made recently where you blow your smoke through it and it goes through all these different
30 years ago, it was we just put detergent.
Febreze.
Yep, those sheets in a paper towel. And that worked.
And those work?
Phenomenal. There you go. That's it. It worked phenomenal.
They fucking work.
Yeah.
Hey, Rhett, you were at the NAM convention
Yes.
Recently.
Yes, sir.
And there was all sorts of DJ sets popping off. Whose was your favorite? Like because I know you went and rocked your set, but I mean, as someone who appreciates all turntablism, who were you geeking off of out there?
There was quite a few. I mean, it was great to have Lord.
Yeah.
I know Babs. Shouts to Babu. He was trying to get Lord to come to the NAMM show a couple of times, but obviously he was on the road with you guys.
Yeah.
You know, so it was the first time we were able to get him. So it was dope to see him rocking live on there. Cut Chemist was there. It was dope. But my favorite was DJ Rena from Japan.
Yeah, dude.
DJ Rena was like, you know, he actually beat A-Track's record being the youngest DMC champion.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like about, I want to say, 12 or 13 years old.
What?
Yeah,
Because he's a Japanese DJ.
He's Japanese.
Dope.
So he won the 2017 DMC World Championship. A-Track was 15 when he won.
Wow.
So he beat it. But so he's now 20 years old, and he just literally just demolished.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
I love that young talent when you see people so young and just so goddamn good already. Like, wow.
But another one another favorite, and I'm kind of biased too, is our advanced kids from our school called the Tiny Humans. So it's like
I've been seeing clips of them. They are incredible.
yes. So they're like they started with us like like they were like 8 or 9 years old. They're now like probably like 14 or 15. Like they're like a whole crew, and they're
Boys and girls, right?
yeah, like 5 girls and one boy. They just
Wow.
they just got another member who, you know, so they got 2 boys and 4 girls. So
Also, it's like a little mini beat junkie.
basically,
But what are they called?
The little junkies.
the Tiny Humans.
Tiny humans.
Well, they wanted to be called Junior Junkies, but
But
Babs
you
was-
can't. Sounds too bad. Junior Junkies, yeah, not a good name.
How about little junkies?
Even junkie is like just the
Damn.
junkie with the
There's a-
child. When
yeah.
you get older, it's cool, but for a kid,
Yes.
you'd be like, "What, Junior? What?"
So no, Babs says no, Tiny Humans.
There you go.
So there you go.
Yeah, they have their
They
own
could have. They
thing.
could have came with the Beat Addicts
They could.
True. There you go.
as a subgroup.
It's better than the word junkie and beat addict. That's not
Addicts.
as bad. Addict, yeah, that's not
Still a
bad.
bad word.
Or-
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still,
but you're
you
a
have
beat addict. I love
Exactly.
beats.
You have beat.
Yeah.
I'm a beat junkie.
Yeah.
I can't have enough beats.
I always did. I'm always blown away though by like child music prodigies. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you'll see these like pianists. They're like 6 years old and
Yeah.
they're playing Mozart. Like that stuff is so impressive.
It was only a matter of time before you seen really young kids getting on them turntables and killing them. And then when you guys open up a school and the other schools that open up, they're like giving them the knowledge on how to do it, like from vinyl and then
Right.
into Serato.
Shout out to DJ Olivia, like young girls like that. You know, like
Yeah.
that little girl kills it. You know, and it's
Like when
dope.
when
Love
did you
that.
start? When did you start the beat junkie school? When did that?
I would say 2016, 2017. It's like this year is our 7th year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, you gotta come by. Dude.
I do.
You know?
Silos has been coming through spinning mixes here with me on video mixes on Monday.
Yeah.
And then like helping me like sort of get certain control of certain things and like unlocking other things that I didn't have.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's been telling me. So yeah, shout out to Silos, who's our general manager at the school, and then he's been also like, you know, he's also a local legend here in LA.
Yeah.
Beast.
You
Yep.
know, Fat Beats,
Stacks.
Stacks.
He makes it look so fucking
Yeah.
easy when he does it. I'm like,
Does.
God damn it.
Yeah. He did a couple sets over at Cali Vibes that weekend, and just as always tore the shit out of it.
One of the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really is, man.
Yes.
Shout
So
out Silos.
yes, yeah. So Los is definitely a local legend and stuff like that. So he been, you know, he's like, well, we call him the Superman over at the school because he makes sure everything is straight, you know, like in terms of equipment, you know, just making sure the students are good and stuff, you know, able to take care of them while we're teaching and stuff. So, yeah, you got a good man on here and stuff like that. So,
You know, we've always been blessed, you know, to have guys like yourself, like down with the squad and like constantly working together on different things. I mean, it started at the beat, then you guys formed Cypress Junkies and, you know, just the whole go round. And then, you know, how crazy is it to have C- with us
Yeah.
now,
Right.
yeah.
who we were competing against back in the day?
And you know
Crazy.
what?
With who? With Baco? Like who?
No, we were on opposing stations.
Oh, gotcha.
On the same night, at the
Gotcha.
same time.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, Friday Night Flavors, they were on Friday Night Flavors, and then they had Soul Assassin. So they were on Friday Night Flavors with on Power 106.
Okay, that was Power.
Yeah, and then, you know, B and Bobo had Soul Assassins on 92.3 The Beat.
And they were rival stations.
Yeah.
Was that where Julio G was 92?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, he was with us on
I'm
our
sorry,
side.
I didn't.
Son Doobie was
I
actually with
was-
Power for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh right,
Yeah.
he did that. With Power.
Yeah.
He had a show, and he almost, knocked one out the park with that shit.
Dude, he hosted nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a very coveted, like spot, like because the main spots to be are morning,
Rush Hour.
afternoons with rush hour, and then night.
Yep.
He had a 5-day-a-week slot. They were about to give him a jobby job.
Yeah.
Like I only had Bobo and I only had a weekend slot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were touring too much. There was no way we could have took a gig like Doobie, but he was like, he had it right there. And it was crazy. We had Soul Assassins on both stations.
Which was Doobie at? He was at which one?
He was at Power with C-, not with C-, but like,
on the same station.
on the same station.
Yeah.
That we did have in New York. We had a Power, but we had a Power
105,
yeah,
right?
Power 105. What are you? 105.9.
We're 105.9, but it's 106.
Ours is Power 105.1.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
it was still Power.
Yeah.
But
And our station, Power 106, was sister stations with Hot 97.
it's the same as Power in New York. It's the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
Power.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Hey,
Exactly.
that's
Same power.
what's a crazy thing is that what station was Red Alert on?
97.1.
BLS.
His own.
Oh, you're talking about his original. Yeah, that's the original.
No, I mean like when
I think he was in Kiss. Was he a Kiss?
No, he was on a Kiss
Hey,
FM.
what tripped me out is one night we're broadcasting and he calls me out of nowhere. He's like, "Yo, B, it's Uncle Red." I'm like, "Oh, what's good?" He goes, I'm listening to y'all right now. Your show is hitting over here." Yeah, well, to him, because
Right.
he was at the sister station or whatever it is, and I didn't realize back then that they could listen to our feed from another station.
Yeah.
And we had guys like Red Alert, listening to the Soul Assassin show, just tripping on our brand of it.
What
That always tripped me
years?
out because I
What-
didn't.
I'm sorry. What,
97, 96.
yeah, bro.
right?
Red Alert was on Hot 97 at that time.
98.
Yeah, even
It was
on
from.
97.
I think it was from 96 to 98 or 99.
I
Yeah,
think
Red Alert
99.
was definitely
99.
97.1. then.
99.
Hot 97. That's where I used to hear him.
Yeah, because you guys, we were a year into Friday Night Flavors when
Yeah,
on the last show you guys called us.
yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
that's
that
okay.
was-
Of you guys taking
Yeah.
over for the Baker Boys, right?
Yeah, we took over for the Baker Boys in 98. In 98, that's when we started the Fantastic Four. So the Fantastic Four was Mr. Chalk, J-Rock, Truly Odd, and myself. And that's when we started that. And yeah, it was fun, man, because you guys, what was your time slot? It was 9 to 12?
9 to 12, yeah.
So it was dope. You could, as a listener, you could hear Soul Assassins from 9 to midnight. And then as soon as they were done, bam, we came on.
Yeah.
And what's
No, that's actually good, like, because you did 11. Because what happens, because, remember when the last show, Soul Assassin Radio, and when you guys were saying, like, fuck, this is our last show, it'd be crazy if we call Power. And I luckily had the inside number
Yeah,
to
hotline.
I call, it's like, hey, it's Rhett. Hey, what are you doing? Aren't you at the B? He's like, yeah. So B wants to talk to you guys live on the air.
Yeah.
And then that's how.
Then that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of confused. They didn't know what the hell was going on.
They didn't know. You guys didn't know if you should or not.
And that was the only time, before or since then, that
anyone
you had the same simulcast on two different stations.
Yes.
Because you were hearing the same thing.
a conversation between
A conversation. You were hearing the
Between two
same
hosts, yeah.
conversation. And,
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on. What? You guys were talking on,
At the same on the air.
on
Two
different
different
stations?
to two different frequencies.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
They had
Yeah.
us live on their shit. We had them live on our
Oh,
shit.
that's
Yeah.
dope.
And but the stations don't like this.
Right,
This
'cause
is
they want-
very against.
They didn't want you.
Probably
promoting.
why I never got another radio gig again.
But that's
But-
still dope, though, that
Yeah.
you did it.
It was
I'm
dope
sh-
because it
I was pissed off though. Like truthfully, this was in my angry era, and they really pissed me off. So I was like, you know what? Fuck these dudes. We're gonna break all the rules tonight. We've played all our mixes uncensored, all our sketches.
Oh.
But yeah, you did. You did
uncensored.
tell me. He's like,
You
go
left
ahead,
them.
play dirty. Are you sure?
You left them with fines.
Yes, I
maybe.
did.
Okay,
I said,
good.
fuck y'all.
Attaboy.
Said, okay, we're gonna go into this next commercial. You know what?
Fuck that.
Fuck that. We're not gonna go. So we were doing all kinds of stuff like that.
I think every time we had a theme for the show, we said the theme of this show tonight is no love.
I'm telling you.
Because we are not getting any over here. We are not going to show none.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it was definitely
It was the dirtiest show on radio that day, I think, because I mean, when you think about the sketches we were doing, they were pretty graphic,
What, raunchy?
raunchy, graphic.
Think of it, Howard Stern, but just imagine on national radio.
Right.
You know, I mean, these guys are pushing the envelope. Their skits, the Porno at the Pussycat skit.
Oh.
Dude, this is, correct me if I'm wrong. I know I said this before. Like, Dr. Greenthumb was born on Soul Assassin.
It was.
Yeah.
The idea of Dr. Greenthumb was born in a sketch
Yes.
that we wrote.
God, this is Dr. Greenthumb.
yeah, and that's the original sketch.
Yeah.
That
we
sketch
used.
came before the song.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wrote the song so that we can attach it to the sketch, and then the sketch becomes the intro on the album.
Yeah.
So we pulled that sketch we wrote and we made it the intro to the song that went on the album.
Yeah. All right.
They would play that skit all the time. It was almost like a commercial.
Yeah.
And then they also had, like, you guys had you had characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, of course, there was Dr. Greenthumb. There was Bill, the Cosby, or I mean, what was
Yeah, we
Cosby?
had
Uncle Bill.
Uncle Bill,
Uncle Bill.
which was played by Quasi.
Yeah, and then Bobo's character was
There was Mr.
Dr.
Charlie, and
Pl-
Dr.
Charlie
Plow.
Plow.
Dr. Plow. No, he was Dr. Plow.
Dr. Plow.
Yeah.
I was Charlie.
Yeah.
Mr. Charlie.
Mr.
And you had like an accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing like with an accent, and I sounded like a wannabe New York cab driver.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
That was
Like
good.
with
Buddy?
with
No, we did a lot of voiceovers in that time.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was like, yeah, you guys were pushing the envelopes. I mean, with the skits, even the guests. I remember, you had that one time when you had a girl getting her clit pierced live on the radio.
Oh yeah. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That
Brutal.
Was it
that was
bloody?
pretty crazy. No, it was not. Homie did a clean job.
Nice.
But I'll tell you what, Bobo and myself, our play-by-play on it was incredible. It had people riveted.
Yo,
I'm surprised we didn't get fired for that one, because that wasn't a sketch. That was actual thing. You know, we had a tattoo guy that also did piercings, and he was like, "Hey, man, what if I did a piercing on the show?"
And you were giving a play-by-play, like,
Yeah.
well, like,
Oh, dude,
now we're moving.
He's lifting the labia.
There you go.
He's
But you
got
can-
the needle.
And you can hear the zzzz or
That's
or
great.
the. It was funny because, like, when, you know, it's the same thing on Power. That, you know, like, you have the main studio, but then you have the DJ room.
Yep.
So there's a window. They had to put the window. They had to cover up the window, so I couldn't see. So I had to, whatever did the play. I heard the same thing, and you heard the girl going.
And then when he's
We
about
have-
to stick the needle in, boom. Yeah. We'll be back after this.
I remember. I was like, oh shit.
yeah.
That's great.
Oh man, it was a great theater of the mind, but it was actually happening.
Hilarious.
We were
The
just
play-by-play is the best.
we were just giving play-by-play to give people the visual, and it was fucking hilarious. I hope we find that one in the
Oh, man.
archives, because
That was
Can someone move that vulva to the left a little bit? Yeah. And
was-
take that hood back
And-
about an inch.
And the thing about it also is that as far as music, I mean, we had
Oh, yeah.
some of the dopest,
mixes.
best DJs in LA coming through. I mean,
All legends.
all legends. I mean, damn near all of the beat junkies were on there. We had DJ EQ. We had Mark Love on there.
We had Tony Touch.
Tony
spin
Touch
a few
on there.
times.
Yeah.
I mean,
Icy Ice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Who else?
Melody.
Melody. Well, Melody, Rhett, and
Bad Boy.
Babs were the core DJs.
Yeah.
And then we started, bringing in more DJs. It was crazy how we had that many.
And the cool thing about it is that, we let y'all play whatever y'all wanted to play. Like, you didn't have to stick to the radio format that, you were
Album
doing
cuts and all this
earlier.
other
You know what I
stuff.
mean? You can kind of go in and then make it really cool. So it was really dope entertainment, for the listener, to see,
Yeah.
to hear all that.
What's crazy is that, when we started this Be Real TV shit with Stickam in 2009, we had people that were listening to that show find us there and start watching us from there.
Yeah.
Damn,
and that have been watched, like down with us from that time to even now.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
People that used to remember how we used to, like, as kids, when we heard the Mix Master show, we got our boom boxes and we pressed record so we could have the mixes. And if we missed any of it, we could run it back or whatever, right? People were actually doing that with our show. And, like every now and then I'll hear bits and pieces of it and shit like that.
And at those times, radio shows were so powerful, meaning like there was no satellite. That was your source of everything.
Yeah.
So like those old shows, the Dr. Reeds and the, what was the
Oh
Love
my God,
Line?
yeah.
And all those old things. Those things got so much.
Those were hilarious shows.
Yeah.
I remember one time they made us do a Sunday slot. They made Bobo and I do a Sunday slot because someone went on vacation. They needed they needed us to cover, so we said, "Fuck it, we're gonna run it like we do it on a Friday, right?"
Yeah.
But we didn't have mixes. We had to play program shit. But Bobo and I decided we're gonna do everything we do on Friday night on the Sunday afternoon, right? And there was a LA fair happening at the time. We run a Pornos at the Pussycat or a top 10 list thing, and it was like one of the most sexually graphic sketches that we had. And
They played it.
there was a booth over there cranking the beat at the LA Fairgrounds.
Oh wow.
And they, that sketch rolls on and there's people with their kids walking by. They're like, "Oh my God."
Like Howard Stern material.
The next morning when I came in or whatever, well, they called me in on Monday. They were like, "We can't have you do Sundays anymore." And then they hit play and it played me the sketch. I was like, "Oh, yeah. Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I get it."
I gotcha.
Yeah, right.
But that was so they didn't ask us to do that shit no more because that wasn't our thing. Our thing
No, it
was to
wasn't.
be on the Friday night with the at the grown-up table. You know what I'm saying? Doing this for people of age, not no Sunday shit where we're gonna
It's
get.
kinda hard to do that after like Sunday church.
Oh
You
man!
know, and then you put us on, and we're talking all this crazy stuff.
So like we had this top 10 list, right? And I bit the idea from David Letterman, right?
Oh yeah.
But I was gonna flip it to like stuff that's relatable to us and just try to make it really stupid. And one of the ones was top 10 things you hear backstage at a Cypress Hill concert. And the things that we put on that was pretty fucked up. And we ran that sketch, boy, it was ugly. But it was funny. People with the sense of humor, and they thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, of course. It's the hard asses.
Oh my God. Yeah, we were going hard. It was that one and the Pornos at the Pussycat.
That was great.
The Star Trek.
The Star Trek. Oh, the Star Wars one too.
And the Star Wars one.
Star Wars was pretty funny. I'm your father.
Remember that day when you had just gotten the digitized version of the show when we listened to? There was like a week we just were just steady listening to him, and I was like listening, like, "Yo."
Oh, that's right, because you guys were too busy doing Friday Night Flavors.
I would tune in every now and then, and I knew, when everyone was, making it be like, "Oh, that's dope," but like, midnight we were on, so I got to hear shows in full because he played them, and he was playing them in the office, and I was just like, "Yo, you motherfuckers are crazy, dude!" Like, but it was dope.
You know what it was different because we were writing the sketches and popping them off during the mix show, and no one else was doing that. Everybody was hosting their mix show like everybody else. Like, "Yo, this is it. We're gonna get into the mix." Blah, 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 blah. And boom, music. And we just mixed it up a little bit, and that's why our shit was kind of different. But I'll tell you what, the other thing we were listening to is how fucking insane you guys were killing the mixes.
Oh.
Like each and every one of you, man, like was killing it.
Thanks, B.
It's just incredible work y'all were doing way back then.
Yeah.
And now you're even more monstrous now.
Sometimes.
Every time I've seen you, shit.
I mean, talk about like how you got into spinning, being the DJ, like your history.
Oh shit!
You're gonna interview Rhettmatic?
Damn.
I mean, I guess is this a makeup for giving me cookies and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. They made me feel bad.
Interest.
All right, Bobo, if that's what you're going with.
It's a great story.
Well, they're a Cookie Monster. So I mean, yeah, it's same thing like everyone here in LA is just like you had older brothers or sisters that were in a, funk or something like that. Then hip hop started coming into LA. I see like friends like popping and stuff, and then they're playing music out of the boombox. What's that? That's like '83, and then eventually, then found out about K-Day. I think a lot of us that grew up in LA or at least Southern California and stuff, 1580 AM K-Day was the station to listen to. And that's where you were like, oh shoot, they're playing this rap music, or they're scratching. What's this? You hear like, like, of course, the K-Day Mix Masters, shouts to Julio, Tony G, Joe Cooley, Aladdin, that was the all-star, Dr. Dre. You hear Uncle Jam's Army and stuff. So, this, B.
Oh, yeah, we grew up to it.
Yeah. Also, too, at the time, you grew up doing, like, at least 2 of the 4 elements. So I was, like, besides the DJ, I was, like, trying to pop and stuff like that.
Same here. I was popping.
Yeah. So, you try to do whatever was going on. But DJ, so to answer your question, Bobo, just after listening to K-Day and stuff, just kind of want to be a DJ.
He was master of the cum drop mix. Remember that?
I forgot about that.
That's right. You were the guy.
They allowed us to name a mix the cum drop mix.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did they even know what we meant? Or like, did you mean like come drop it or cum drop?
No. A lot of things went over their head.
Oh, hey. So who kid or one of these guys uses this now, but we were using it way back in 96. Every time we'd end the set, be like, yo, this is Soul Assassins Radio, all in your mouth.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Right?
Totally.
And we were just all kinds of wrong then. We still kind of are. But we were even wronger then.
Wronger. If there's a word, we were wronger.
We're going to make a name, make a word up. We're going to make it wronger.
Yeah.
Wronger.
That's what we were then.
We're wrong now. But
Wrongest.
Wronger.
We were the wrongest.
In every
The wrongest.
I don't know how we didn't get tossed off the air. They allowed us to quit and be dicks about it when we quit.
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry now. I really am.
Are you?
I'm so sorry.
Getting in trouble.
I'm sorry I didn't do it twice. No, it was fun times though. Like, doing radio. It was fun. But that's kind of what prompted all this, what we do here.
Yeah.
To this day. And then we implemented mixing, to it, So, by the way, CeeLo's is going to be popping off a mix after this exclusively on our Twitch channel, B_RealTV, because we can't do video mixes here on YouTube because they will,
Lock you down.
lock us down.
They'd be like, nah, fam.
You going to do an edible mix?
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that would be a good, a good sign for me to do that.
Have you done any mixes like on mushrooms or microdose?
No, just mostly high, but not edibles. Edibles, like, as you can tell, I was on the comic couch, but
What do you mean?
But I, smoke high, yes.
All right.
But
I feel you.
that's the most I would do.
Yeah, when you're rolling with the extremist over there, you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I hear that.
Yeah.
You got to come pop off a mix one of these times, man, when you got some time.
Yeah, I definitely, man. It'd be coming like old times.
Yeah.
Just make sure don't bring the cookies, son.
Yeah, no cookies. We make sure no cookies are in the building, because I know some people get PTSD. Like, there was a dude that, ate a dozen of my cookies one time, not realizing they were, edibles. This was before we called them edibles. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is way back. I'm going to say like probably over 20 years back.
Yeah.
I used to throw these parties and I would like bake edibles. Like he would tell you, it was mostly chocolate chip cookies and shit like this, right? And sometimes brownies. And this one homie came over and he didn't normally get high. He wasn't that guy. He just saw some cookies. And he had one, liked the way that it tasted, even though it was a little different, and it was not brown. It was kind of greenish.
Yeah.
Oh.
All of us knew.
Yeah.
He was the only one that somehow didn't know. He ate like, probably more like 6 was what he ate, half a dozen. And yeah, he he could not go to work for like a week. He was just devastated.
Damn.
He was beyond the couch of comfort.
It was discomfort.
He was in
Not high.
in the house of discomfort. I mean, when you don't do that, I mean, even if a person's seasoned to do edibles, doing 6 is still. And this is before we bothered to know what the dosage was.
You did.
I would just
no idea.
I would just put like a whole ounce in the butter and like then strain it and then there it is.
No idea what that was. No clue.
Yeah. Well, it's 20. What is it? 28 grams.
Yeah, and then back then they were probably about. But they were you would no, you were cooking it, so you would decarb it.
Yeah.
So maybe per gram, maybe 200 milligrams.
Yeah, think about that.
That's
6 of those.
So if you dip those cookies in milk, have milk and cookies,
Okay.
the milk won't take away some of the.
No, why would milk take away any of the high?
It's just gonna coat your stomach. That's it.
Tastes delicious.
It'll coat your stomach.
Yeah, so you won't get like upset from it. You know what I mean? But it's not gonna
take your high away.
You look dumbfounded, son.
Yeah. Milk and cookies.
He thought milk was gonna save him.
Give me some milk. You need some milk.
Or milk will snap you out of it.
Yeah.
Give him some warm milk.
It's like the Narcan for weed.
Yeah, no. What were you gonna say?
I wanted to give a quick shout out to Bomb Uno, who we saw over the weekend. Remember his cookies?
So we got a story for about our boy Bomb One. We used to get cookies from him, the edible cookies.
Yep.
Right. So there's this one show in San Bernardino. I think at where you guys used to do Smoke Out. So it was a show with Jurassic 5, Dilated Peoples, Beat Junkies, and Supernatural. So our boy comes over during like, hey man, I got some cookies, right? All right, okay, cool. Two of the guys from Jurassic, they don't smoke, they don't ever, but one of them likes they got a sweet tooth. It's like, oh, cookies, man. It's like, hey, watch out, man. It's scared. Like, man, they both of them they ate it, kind of pulled at me a little bit and stuff. Like they ate it, and like, watch it, man. It's just it got some weed in it.
Grabbed you by your boo boo.
Right? They I don't taste nothing. Oh man, it's good. So so the show wasn't until like later on. So two of them went to go watch a movie. What happens during watch it hits them. They were sweating. They were freaking out. They had to call the manager and say, "Hey man, I can't do this." So they had to call an ambulance. Yeah, they had to call an ambulance to bring to get them out. So Jurassic 5 became Jurassic 3.
Oh.
So Dilated and Supernat had to go fill in for him while the other two were.
Oh man,
dealing with it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Ow.
Yeah, Bomb Uno's cookies. All of us with flavors would eat them on air.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know before you jump in.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Both
and sometimes, hey, look, that happened to me and DJ Nels. Rest in peace. Somebody brought in medicated bacon. And they were like,
medicated bacon?
That.
Yes, there was 300 milligrams per piece.
Nice.
And both of us ate like 3 or 4 of them, bro. We were like faded. When I got home, I was tripping.
Having heart attacks.
Bolton made some cookies one time that was strong.
Oh, yeah, those were pretty strong.
He says, no, just a little bit.
They're just 150 milligrams. Like, they were like 300.
Dude, all of us felt that. We all, man.
Like he straight lied.
I did not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he bully boboed us.
He sure did.
You guys were on the air. You're even like, oh, they taste really good.
They did, but when they hit later, they weren't like 150.
Nah, way more.
Well, you know why? It's because how he made it. Because I think you used Dr. Greenthumb's butter, right?
Yeah.
So that had 2,000 milligrams. So he's just doing math, but what he doesn't realize is just stirring that. Each cookie is going to have something different. And so one cookie can have 300 milligrams, one cookie can have 100, one can have 2. They're going to be, every single cookie is going to have a different dose.
Yeah, because you can't necessarily specifically like.
So it's like a lottery.
You need a homogenizer to actually make a real accurate dose. If not, they have these things called THC hotspots, and they'll just build up, and all be different.
It'll be different.
All of them.
Damn.
Wow.
And you might get that one.
That got a lot of
Dude.
We all got that one.
Oh man, they were so strong. This right here.
My favorite was Bobo trying to leave the place.
Oh yeah, Bobo was.
Oh, that's
Hey.
right.
And what is it? It was 1,000 point, 1,000 point
Turn.
yeah, 1,000 point turn in the parking lot. This one, yeah, it was like Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. I can agree. I was right there. I was right there watching. I was like, yeah.
Bobo
yeah.
was inching out every angle that you could inch out, son. This shit was hilarious.
But I made it.
I'm like, Bobo, what's going on with you?
How long did it take them to get out?
Someone came and whispered to us, Bobo's in the parking lot trying to get out. And we were like, let's go look.
It felt like 5 or 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
It
It
was,
was probably like 15 minutes.
it was a while. It was a while.
Sure was.
It was like, damn.
It was
Yeah.
it was totally worth it.
Yeah. And
Hold on,
how
I wanna see that.
how I made it out of that little spot after all of that, it was amazing how I did that.
You were hyper focused, bruh.
I sure was.
It was the smallest increments of movement. Just he would just go forward and then backwards and then forwards and then backwards, and we were all, and it got really close to the gate at one point, and then it was just,
Oh yeah.
man, it was a thrill.
It was beautiful chaos.
No one taped it?
No.
We should have. That's where we all dropped the ball. We were just so amazed by his work that we were paralyzed in it. You know what I mean?
You can't interrupt art like that.
Yeah. We had to just let him be an artist at that point.
Damn,
What a picture.
incredible, son.
Today's National Pistachio Day, Bobo. So,
Yeah. Where they
Load
at,
up.
though? Where they at?
and it's National Fairy Tale Day. I didn't know that they had one of these. You want to tell some stories? Once upon a time,
Bring it.
there was this dude.
Every tale that Aton tells is a fairy tale.
Oh,
Unsolicited, unprovoked.
came in there.
That was a good
Damn.
one.
That's what she said. National Fairy Tale Day. You got a story to tell? You got a fairy tale?
Nah,
No,
nah, about no fairies.
no tales.
Nah, no tails.
All right. There was a 100-car pileup in China. Just
China.
recently, China.
China.
Due to icy, slick type roads. Look at this shit.
100?
Look, people don't know how to drive on icy roads. Period. You know what I mean?
No one seems upset.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure.
what can you do? Look
Yeah.
at that.
that
I'd be
mad.
upset. Look at that
God
shit.
damn.
I mean, you don't see
Look at
anybody
that.
really bitching and yelling and everything like that. You know.
They've all been taken away already.
But,
Dude, look at that. Nah, they're man.
That's crazy.
It's a
I mean,
legit
I would be
pilot.
hot. Look at that
100
car,
car.
man. I'd be hot.
You gotta, hey man, you gotta know, man, how to drive on icy roads, bro. Like the thing is if you hit the brakes,
You slide.
done deal.
Yeah, people forget when you're driving, it's not about your traction, it's about stopping.
You gotta
can
just
go
take
fast.
you gotta take your foot off the gas. Is what you have to do.
Damn.
And just don't drive too fast because you can't stop. Unless you have
Well, I'm
chains
saying
on
if you
yourself.
start sliding, most people out of reaction, panic, they hit the brakes
and
because
slam it, yep.
yeah, they think that's the first instinct, but really you're supposed to just take your foot off the pedal and try to steer it to a safe place where you're not gonna hit anything.
Yeah.
And if you do, it's not people or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you take your foot off the pedal, you don't hit the brakes on icy roads. Otherwise, you're going to slip and slide, Papa. Same thing with, when it's light raining. Sometimes when it's light rain, people are prone to have accidents more in light rain than heavy rain because it builds up the
grease.
the oil and the grease.
It doesn't wash it away.
Yeah, it
just
doesn't wash
keeps
it
on
away.
the Service, yep.
Yeah,
Bikes, when
and
you
it's
ride a
the s-
motorcycle, it's real dangerous.
And it's the same thing. You don't hit your brakes. You
Yep.
take your foot off the pedal and sort of ride it out.
And if you're going through a deep puddle, you don't hit your brakes if you're hydroplaning either. Like if you're going through a big puddle, you do not. You can just either let off or continue to slowly
Let
accelerate.
off.
Don't hit the brakes. That's how you
Don't hit the
control.
brakes when you get in trouble, man. And people normally hit the brakes
They do.
because they think that's what's going to stop the car and situate. Nope.
Not when you slide.
Rubber on ice, bruh.
Slide.
Not happening. All right. I almost forgot where we were at. If you haven't smashed that like yet, go ahead and smash it. Subscribe to the channel. Crack the all notification bell. Get down with the content we be dropping. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the start. Join us. Help us grow out the community. And be not only the highest show in the world, but the bestest one. Salute to all y'all getting down with us. We got our man DJ Rhettmatic up in here, popping it off. Let me just put you onto this real quick though. Become a full member of our home site www.breal.tv and take advantage of some of the things down there, such as our merch that we have exclusive to the site. We got some new shit we're gonna put up pretty soon, and yeah, we invite you to become a member here. Take advantage, because you can watch this show and the mix show from the site, and crack some of that merch off. All this, let's see. The Rock announced that he's working on a Ric Flair biopic.
Oh, right on.
Should be cool. Ric Flair was off the chain, man.
It was.
Oh, you guys had Ric Flair here?
No, we've never had Ric Flair, but that would be cool to have the Nature Boy up in here.
Yeah,
We will have GF this week, guys.
Yeah, we got GF. He's
hell
actually
yeah.
Been in the chat room. Salute to GF, and I believe he's bringing D'Lo Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have the GF back up in here, I believe. When is it? Thursday. Thursday. And he wants you here, Bobo.
Ooh.
That's what he said specifically. Right, Dom? Am I wrong on this? Or who said it?
He was asking for Blaze.
Oh, Blaze.
Oh.
Blaze.
you
Sorry, you got the day off.
You're
You're not so hot. Sorry.
No, that's probably because he wants to talk shit.
Oh,
That's
he
why
needs
I
Blaze
want
up
to
in
be
here.
there.
Yeah,
He likes to beef with me.
yeah.
I thought he was gonna put Bobo through a table or
No,
something.
no.
Not me. He wants to
I'm,
put.
no,
me
I'm
on
still the manager, man.
I was putting
That's
sauce
right.
on it. That's all. Sorry.
That's right. Les was my manager. You were
Yeah,
GF.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You got to be careful, Les. Your manager.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, B.
Word up. Hey, Rhett, who is your favorite DJ coming up? Who is the one that inspired you the most?
Man, that's like
I mean, it's probably several people.
this. I have quite a few. I mean, I would say that really come to mind first. Really, is a DST or DXT.
Yeah,
You know,
I remember.
Like, I mean, once you heard him scratch. Like, I think every DJ wanted to scratch. And of course, for us, and again in LA, K-Day Mix Masters,
Yeah, all killers.
All Killers, Dr. Dre, of course, Jazzy Jeff, Cash Money, who else? Yeah, there's so many, but that's at least a handful.
There was some advanced DJs, boy, in that time.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The future seems bright, though, because there seems to be a lot more younger kids that are getting into DJing and stuff like that all over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely dope.
I mean, it's also, what's crazy is also women.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, not your tip. Like most of the time you see women like doing EDM, but you actually got some dope.
Hip hop DJs.
Yes. Like getting down, like cutting it up and doing doubles, and even entering battles and stuff. So, yeah.
I've seen a girl, I think her name is DJ Michelle. She's from the United Arab Emirates or something.
Oh yeah.
And she's cutting on some hip hop.
Mhm.
It ain't just EDM. It does on some hip hop.
Yeah.
Dope.
And she's like about 11.
True. I don't know if you guys seen on our Beat Junkies Instagram, but during NAMM show, there was actually a 3-year-old DJ by the name of Millie Mills.
I think I saw the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's crazy? So shout outs to B-Boy Irvin, who's part of Motown Mondays.
Motown on Money. Yeah, Irvin.
Yeah. So it's his son, and the craziest thing is that his son never touched turntables or anything. They would just play music, and he just kind of gravitated, and then figured out how to like put his hand on the record, and even know how to drop the one and stuff like that. So when I had the honor of like just rocking with him on turntables, because he was just he would just press the button, had the head nod, and the timing was good, and would drop it on the one, and it would do it back and forth, no mess ups.
Hey, kids are like sponges, man.
Yeah.
You teach a kid something, early on, any skill set, and they're gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of these young kids, like coming in doing some killer shit that took people like years to learn, and they're just picking it up like this.
Yeah.
That's great to see because they're going to carry on the culture, and they're going to be masters by the time they're in their early teens when they're starting off that young.
Oh yeah.
Like child prodigy, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
And that's great, man, because that just means the culture is never going to fade out.
Yes.
And they're going to just be coming with new, innovative ways to get down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
back when we all started DJing, there were so many things you had to do before you could actually pursue that, as a career, or even as just wanting to know. There was so much, you had to have the right equipment, you had to have, records, you had to have, needles, you had to have everything. And now you can apply those same, techniques to learning on a controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could still learn, the basics of DJing.
Yeah.
Vinyl is a completely different thing, but it's still the same.
Right. It's the same concept, the same fundamentals.
Yeah.
But we at our school, we tell them like, okay, it's like if you know how to do on vinyl and you do it really good, you'll be you'll be better, or at least you can adapt on controllers.
Yep.
There's a lot of our students that were DJing were on controllers, and then when they got on vinyl, they was like it's a totally different thing. Because most of the time, when people are on controllers or CD DJ, not CDs, but more controllers, they look at the laptop and it look like they're like reading emails, right? So, but if you we always tell that if you learn on vinyl, you learn by your ears. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's a thing about learning the vinyl. Like when you learn on vinyl and you learn records that you play out, like you learn those records. Each one of those records is its own thing, and you know the levels, and you know what you need to, add more bass or more highs or take away,
Right.
like, and that really kind of helps you as and coming from that into a digital, it's
different layers.
Definitely.
you just learn, it's all layers,
Yes.
always.
Yep.
Word up, man. Before we go any further, let's get into this.
Hey everyone, it's Marissa tuning in live from Dr. Greenthumb's new location in West LA, and I'm just here to tell you that we have some new drops. By Insane, we got Hindu Funk, got Lotto Mints, and by Dr. Greenthumb's brand, we got Grape Animal, Strawberry Jams, and we got our infused 5-pack, Banana Crepes. I hope to see you guys out here. Our location's at 12235 Wilshire Boulevard. Come through and we'll be happy to help you. Now back to the table.
Visit our Dr. Greenthumb locations. We'll pop the address off at the end of the show. Now let's get into submissions.
What?
Submissions.
All right, we got a bunch of submissions to get through. First one of the day here, we got Element up in here. He made an Uncrustable double smash burger.
Huh?
What do you mean?
That seems pretty cool, but
Oh.
my
Crustable in a burger.
yeah, how the fuck? Where'd you find these, or did you do these?
I think he just invented it.
That's interesting.
But how would you? Do you
Bring it.
I'm astounded, and it looks delicious.
That was like a whole different version of like a.
I love and hate this part of the show.
I'm really hungry.
He's
right
saying
now.
yes, it's got the Bobocado up in there.
Bobo.
Sorry, Bobo. This is not for you.
It's like a patty melt.
Oh man,
I forgot.
Come
You don't-
on, man.
You don't like
the
avocado, I
heck, it's
forgot.
optional. You could peel that out of there. You know what I mean? Or don't
Yeah.
even start with it.
Or don't- yeah.
It's the concept.
Yeah.
Of this
I like the concept.
What if that was like cheese popped off instead of the cotto, son?
I
You'd
mean,
love it.
It's
Come on in, Blaze.
great
Come on.
hamburger pie. A hamburger.
Yeah, I would get down with this. I'm just trying to
would.
think. I mean, it looks like an Uncrustable, but it ain't, because that's not the way an Uncrustable looks. But the way that they made it,
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of.
I'm like, how the hell?
How do they do
'cause
it?
What
they
kind of-
used hamburger buns, so they just made that. They just kind of folded it over, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it looked like a pie. You know, I can see what you're saying because look, it looked like a
It's a
pie. And
It's a hamburger bun. So you just eat on the grill though. Like they got like panini or something.
Something.
I don't know, man. Because that picture looks different than the other one, the full pie. The other one looks like a.
Oh, I think I see what they did here. Yeah. Okay, they
What?
made it like you said, like a pie,
Right.
Yeah,
right? And then they just sliced it.
exactly.
Yeah, okay, that looks delicious.
Yeah, I would mess
I
with
would
that.
I would get down with this.
I'll eat that.
It's hamburger buns, right?
This is food porn right here.
I'll
This is
eat
what's
that.
called food porn,
Yeah.
son.
there, they got cheese there, son.
She's dripping.
Oh, I mean,
She's dripping. She's soaking wet.
it actually
She's
looks,
dripping.
It looks good. It looks good.
God damn it, see by this. Right.
Y'all nasty, man.
What do you mean?
Pot calling the kettle green. Next.
We got the consequence up in here. He's having some pizza pops. He's got that pear cider.
Ooh, is that like those are like pizza, like empanadas, but pizza?
Pizza pops.
Oh.
Yeah, it's almost like a pizza pocket, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks like
It's got all the shit inside.
Yeah.
Like
Like-
but looking like an empanada.
or,
Right, that's-
or
yeah,
like
it kinda
bacon
looks-
beef patty too. It looks
Yeah.
like one of them too.
Empanada for sure, but with pizza ingredients. I'm down.
Okay.
It's an empanada pizza.
Beneath.
A pizza
Wouldn't
nada.
that be like a calzone? A calzone?
No.
I mean, no, realistically, yo. You're
I
not
mean,
that far
that's
off,
true.
Bobo. You're not.
I don't know.
A calzone, just so you know, like normal, like before you put anything in, it's just ricotta cheese and mozzarella. That's it. But then you can add everything else to
On
it.
the
So
inside,
if
right?
it's sauce and stuff like that, that's not a calzone.
That's a calzone right there.
So that
Forget
shape
about
is
it.
not the calzone. So it's not the calzone shape.
No, that's the right ones. What you're looking at right there, that's the shape. of a calzone.
Calzones are bigger than empanadas.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
empanadas are
Oh,
small.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. a lot
Smaller.
bigger.
they're so good.
Starving, yo.
Yeah, all of them.
It's the same concept,
Yeah.
kinda.
Everything we've named is delicious.
Yes, it is, and I'm very hungry now because of it.
Yep.
Next.
We got Anonymous saying, big shout out to the table. Got some mushrooms and some good bud.
Hey,
Hey,
oh,
perfect
go.
start to the week right there.
these are all the things.
Got some lemon cherry gelato. What's the one to the right?
Soap.
Soap. It should be Zope, by the way. Oh, no. The soap is the original.
Yeah.
That was the burner cut.
Hey, by the way, before we go to the next one, salute to the LAFC who won their 7th game opener in their existence. 7 times,
Yes.
7
Nice.
years, they've won their home opener. We were there to see it. It was a great game.
Great game.
A
Big
couple of
up.
awkward moments there on the field, but nonetheless, it was awesome.
We got Dallas saying, yo, I'm listening to you guys while filling up some RSO caps.
There you
Salute.
Hey,
Oh, there you go.
That's just the right amount. Have you tried any of this yet, Rhettmatic?
No.
Okay, so if you want to do edibles without all the sugar and all that stuff, because most people rock with sugary type of shit.
Right.
This is right here, direct with it's the same thing,
No additives.
no additives, no preservatives, and yes.
So, but is it the same thing as when you eat edible? 'Cause you don't know.
Well,
so it creeps up
If,
when you.
if you take the right dosage, you're good. If you go into
Just come over the crib.
if you don't do that.
Don't
with
go to
Bobo.
his crib.
No,
son,
Don't do it with
No.
Bobo.
son.
No.
son.
Don't.
Don't.
Okay.
Come over.
No.
He got me not too long ago. He told me he had like he gave me this capsule that he said, "Oh, it's 100 milligrams." And come to find it was like 250 milligrams. This fucker right here.
What happened?
I was going through
I'm
it.
back.
Like, I'm back.
Look at son over
He's
there.
I'm back.
Seriously.
I'm back.
We got DJ Ballistic saying, yo, C-, my mom said those are beautiful jade vinyl. She also
Oh,
said,
right
thank
on.
you again for the birthday shout out.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, happy birthday again.
Yaha.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
We got Flo saying, Jimbo's been out of the shelter for just over a week and he's such a good boy.
Jimbo.
Love this guy.
Forever home. Good for you guys.
Look at Jimbo looking healthy.
Yep. got out of that shelter. Good for you.
He looks pretty serious though.
We just did a bid, man. He just came out.
Yeah.
Like, hey, whoa. No, this is the question he's asking it to his human with his mind. Hey, when you go take me for a shit,
Yeah. We'll go for a walk.
I need to go.
We walk around here.
Don't you see this serious look on my face?
Awesome dog.
We got Mizzle up in here saying, big shout to Tony Toka. Here's a little throwback pic of him. He's saying, shout to him. He played on Friday night.
Another New York legend.
Yes, he
there.
did.
Growing up with him, too.
Dude,
man.
one of the best.
I loved listening to
Tony
Toka.
Touch.
Oh, man. He was a dope DJ. Like I said, Flex killed everything. And when it came on, I shut it off. Like, couldn't even listen to that guy destroy a song. But Tony killed it. Red Alert, Green Lantern. You know,
Tony's put out classics too.
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. Fire, bro. Shout out. Did he pass away?
No.
He's
No.
not. Okay, who passed away? Was it Red? Somebody, one of the old
I
original
don't think
DJs.
so.
Not Red.
No.
So one of the originals. I'll remember who just recently passed away. But yeah, those were the originals. And then, you know, the DJ Clues and the Who Kids and all them. But those are later in the 90s, the earlier ones, like Green Lantern, Red Alert.
Green Lantern's dope.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Salute.
We got Neo up in here saying, yesterday was my birthday and I spoiled myself with some Cypress bucket hats and I helped with some observations of the sun.
Right.
He's saying, do not look into the sun without proper eye protection.
Yeah, don't do that. What are you observing on the sun? I would like to know.
Yes.
Is it like the eruptions that happen on the sun?
Sunspots.
That'd be dope if you could see that with like one of those. Like
One of those?
Action, yeah.
Like, yeah,
Be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
that would be crazy if you could see that.
Get one of those for the studio.
Yeah, go
Put it
ahead.
right in the parking lot.
Right on, Bolton. We'll be waiting for you to grab that so we can enjoy it.
Stare at the sun.
Stare at the sun, bro.
We got the Consequence saying, I attended the Crosses concert at Theater Beanfield in California.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Sean, what up? Chino, what up? They're coming here. They'll be here March at the Palladium with OG Crook 1 opening. It's going to be dope.
Salute.
We got Utah Hawk saying, had a pretty good week last week. We did the gender reveal for my daughter.
Huh.
Nothing big, but surprised everyone with my daughter's dog from the groomer's purple ears and pink tail.
You know
Not for
what?
nothing. That's pretty cool. Purple ears on the
That
dog.
was the reveal?
Yeah, that's the reveal.
It would have been
The
better.
dog walked in the room with pink, purplish ears.
It would have been better if you put it on the underside of the tail. So when she goes to piss or shit and the tail comes up, then you get the reveal.
I think it was in the back. It seems dyed in the back.
It does seem like there's a
Yeah.
Oh, look, they might have done
Yeah.
it.
might have done it.
That's
Blaze.
been great. See? Tail
Dude.
goes up. There
Yeah, that's
you
way
go.
better for the environment.
Booty hole
Hey,
pink.
Yeah, and it'd be funny picture, too, getting the tail up as they go into the bathroom.
There it is. Look, tail up, right over there. See?
Hey. That's tight.
That's great.
All right. Look.
Nice. Like
Hell
Pinky
yeah.
Tuscadero over here.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Yeah. That's Happy Days.
Yeah.
He's also saying, we showed this last week, but he's also saying big shout to Hebe Jeeby. He stopped over.
What up?
EBGB.
Salute to Heebie-Jeebie.
Oh yeah. What up, guys?
Grease.
We got
Yeah,
Ant
that
up in
was
here.
Grease,
We got
yes.
Ant up in here saying the homie Chevy Woods just dropped a new album, 1998. Everyone's got to go check it out.
Yeah, salute to Chevy Woods.
Good
Yup,
dude right
Chevy
there.
Woods.
What up?
Go get that album.
Yeah, that was a while back.
No.
98?
98.
Yeah,
1998
was a while back.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Great year, but
Me
it
too.
was a while back.
It's a good year in
It was
music.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Sirius all the way from Germany saying one step closer to the Stoner Collection.
All right.
All right, rise up.
The fuck you're rising up about?
Freaking great.
I remember this Scottish journalist that was interviewing us for this album. He says, "So, Cypress Hill, fuck you're rising up about?"
Yeah.
One of the
Hey,
best accents.
We couldn't
Yeah.
stop. We couldn't stop laughing.
The thing
After
was
we could.
that the guy, he was blind.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
blind.
great.
Oh.
So then he comes in, so we have to wait for him to kind of get into his position and everything like that. And he's going to come off like that.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. Threw us all off.
Oh wow.
Brought our guard down because we were laughing by that shit, and then it turned out to be a really good interview. And once, real quick, congratulations to the people in Germany who just legalized recreational cannabis.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They could carry, I think, like 14 grams on them or 20 grams on them.
Wow.
Do you know how cool that is?
Yeah, you could smoke in the public like New York.
You hear that,
Smoke
Trace?
on the street.
Because guess what? There are a lot of talented cultivators out there, but they could not do their thing because, the clamp comes down. And now the cuffs are off.
So do you think now with Amsterdam supposedly trying to turn off from that industry, you know what I mean?
Germany's going to reap the rewards from it for complete recreational legalization because I don't even think Amsterdam doesn't even have that.
They don't, and it's only confined to one small area. And now they're removing that you can't even smoke outside in those areas. So yes, any country in that area that does it will be the new Amsterdam for sure. And Germany's doing it like New York. You could smoke in the street. So you can smoke wherever you go.
Oh man, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
figuratively and literally
going
in Germany this year.
Are you in? You guys have any tour dates?
I'm sure we do. Yeah,
always wind up
some point.
We don't really ever go to Europe in a year and not go there because it's one of our biggest markets.
I mean, we can go and just do a tour of Germany.
Right.
Alone. We will go.
Well, isn't it? We legalized the tour coming up. Too bad you couldn't put that in Germany.
Well, maybe we do.
We legalized for the Germans.
Next.
We got Kayla saying, yo, can't wait for the Sonic Temple Festival, May 16th.
Word up. I can.
Oh, we playing that.
Just gives me more time to get ready.
Okay.
I can wait. I need to get myself prepared. I got to get back into the physical shape I was before.
You're putting in work.
Yo, I am.
You're putting in work.
Oh, please believe that. He's been seeing I've been putting up the numbers for people to see in the stories on IG. Like,
oh yeah,
and I wasn't doing that for a long time. For a minute, I was like putting up the photos, but now I'm putting up the calorie burn work. Like we doing that because for what we do, Bobo, got to be in shape for that.
Yeah,
all day. All right.
We got Jeff up in here saying, I love to unwind and smoke some fire to this song.
Fire. Only when I'm high. It's a good song, man.
Fire.
I prescribe it to you.
We got Skywalker. He's saying next weekend these ladies are going to the drying tent.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah, they need to tighten up a little better next run. Those are what you call just a little larfy, not bad.
Little fluffy?
Yeah, a little little fluffy. I mean, it's some of it's in the genetics, but yeah, you got to get those things a little.
You said larfy?
That's a word.
That's a word
for like when you see it like fluffy and not really.
Dense.
You don't want too dense. Too dense usually means PGRs and you're not doing it right, but you want those nice, tight, structured nugs.
Gotcha.
Yeah, these are.
But for hash, by the way, for
all
me,
day.
Yeah, because the more open it is, the more you can the heads are exposed. When it's too dense, because like with a solvent, you get it all. With hash, you're like washing it, so if the heads aren't exposed, you can't get to them. So larfy weed is actually good to wash.
It's more ideal for it. Yeah.
For washing.
Smoke.
And we got Catchy reloading. He's showing off his little micro grow at home.
Hell yeah.
Boom, bang.
Those are the most fun, bro. They really are.
Nice little closet grow.
Yeah, and because they're so easy to maintain, you can grow really good weed when you're growing only a couple plants. It's really
easy.
You
can maintain it and supervise it better than you can 100
whole
plants.
big grow room.
Trying to do that shit yourself, there's no way.
It's really self-satisfying, like to people who start. When you grow your own first crop, there's no better feeling when you light your first joint.
If you start small, you can ramp up.
You sure can.
You know what I mean? If you try to do it like big, first time out, you're going to fail miserably.
Yep.
We got Jason up in here saying, back at it again, another work week, helping my friends out, showing them love, and sending love to the table and the Treehouse crew.
Love to you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right back to you.
That's what it should be.
All the way down in Alabama.
Hey.
In the
Bama.
And next up in here, we got Tequila. He's saying 3 strains as followed. I like smoking on Moneymaker, Incredible, and Gorilla Treats.
Okay.
Right on.
Put it right in the bowl.
Got a little heady bowl.
Damn.
I haven't smoked in a bowl in a long time.
I just thought the same thing. I was like, damn, I can't remember the last time I smoked out of a pipe like that.
Was this like your guys' first time smoking? Was that out of a bowl?
No. Bong for me.
Bong.
Little green acrylic bong. I remember it so vividly.
Yeah, it was a joint for me.
The joint for me too.
All right.
And let's see here. We got Mizzle 10. He's saying, yo, just finished reading this book. Freeway Rick Ross.
Free Ray.
Free Ray.
Free Ray.
Free Ray.
Free Ray is free. He's right next to you.
Free Ray. Free Ray.
Free Ray.
We got that shirt, man.
I think we got that book right down there.
We do
I
have
heard
this
that.
book.
Yeah.
Salute to Rick Ross.
Hell yeah.
Gonna name my kid Free Ray.
Free
Ray.
Ray.
That's not a bad name.
Ray Pride.
Hey, Free Ray, come over here.
Free Ray.
Why y'all call him Free Ray?
We got Midget Mike showing off some AI art.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
That's actually
That's pretty good.
that's really good.
Well done.
That's good too. Very menacing.
Awesome.
That looks like a Soul Assassin cover right there. That one right there. Yeah, that looks like a Soul Assassin cover.
Yes.
A recreation of it. And this right here's pretty dope.
Outstanding.
Low rider.
Rocking the Vans.
Yeah. That's dope.
That's
That's a
cool.
good one.
Hey, we should grab that and use that. Take that parental advisory shit off of there and we'll use that, midget.
Oh, that's dope.
Morty or Rick.
Rick, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice work, Mike. All right.
And next up in here, let's see. We got a Psycho Beta Beatdown. He's saying, yo, no booth. Happy birthday to Trace.
Happy
the other
birthday
day.
to the first baseman,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Bruce Willis.
And happy birthday to Rojo Mats today.
That's
so
right.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy
brother.
birthday to little brother Rojo.
Love you, brother.
Yeah.
Word up.
Rojo. Happy birthday, bro.
And we got this sent in. When you leave them strawberries sitting in the back of the fridge
Oh.
all month long.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
That's
It's a moldy
that's
strawberry.
that's the abominable snowman right now. That's what that looks like.
Come on, man. He gotta know.
Such a fuzz.
That's
Yeah.
Bigfoot at 150 years old.
That's Freddie Blassie.
Wow, bro.
Come on, bro.
classic.
Nair.
That's George Animal Steel.
Yeah. Eating turnbuckles. Word, man.
Oh, my God.
Hairy bastard.
You
You
need
remember when he was younger, that was all black.
That's 08.
That was all black.
you need electronic.
Wow.
He looked like a bear.
Hey, that's OHB, dog. Old hairy bastard.
Shame on you.
All right.
He needs to
Shame
get his
on you.
back threaded.
Hey, Fulton, your grandfather's in need of a wax.
Hey, you know that had to hurt if he did.
Oh man, imagine that.
Kelly Clarkson.
My God.
Yikes.
He's like a chia pet.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
It
Imagine-
actually grew evenly.
Oh, dude, that would be
Look,
like.
he's chia, son. Look at
There
that.
is.
Holy
shit.
No, you could put that hair in some dirt and it'll grow.
Orale, Wolfie.
Wow.
It's a polar
What, the
bear.
dirt will grow or the hair?
It's like a bear. Polar bear.
Oh,
Oh man, he's doing too much, man.
hey, that hair though, winning.
Man,
Velcro?
man.
Velcro, yeah.
Right.
Woo,
God.
you wanna,
I
yeah.
don't know if he can even find it.
You know, that hurt to look at. You know what I'm saying? It really hurt. All right.
We got this sentence. Sometimes when my girl makes me mad, I upload pictures with her forehead edited to be slightly bigger.
That's hilarious.
That's the way to do it.
That's so wrong, but great.
Oh, he extended her forehead?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. She gave her an 8 head. She got an 8 head.
Wow.
That's ice cold.
That is great.
Editing never loses.
That's
Well
messed up.
done.
And then what do you think about this, B?
Oh my God.
Oh,
He
man.
made his,
doing, bro?
he made his ball pattern into a nickel.
You're doing too much.
Or I mean, sorry, a penny.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Pretty great. Like great Abe.
LeBron should just shave it all off and not even deal with it.
Serious.
Because I mean, it's visible. Like when he's playing the game, you could see it now.
Looks like continents.
Yeah. What's the dude's name from?
Damn, that's wrong, Bobo.
He does the show with Charles Barkley and Shaq, and he got that. What's his name? Come on, you know who he is.
Kenny Anderson?
No, what's his name? He does the show with them, bro.
Ernie?
Nah, man.
I don't know who you're talking about.
All right, I'll figure it out. But yeah, his hairline. What is going on over there? You guys all right?
Bobo cracked himself up. He's crying.
Shit.
Bobo's starting to cry now again. You know what I'm saying?
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. Yeah.
There you go, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh,
Thank you, Elmo.
That's great.
The line of lines.
Yep.
All right.
And we got a Mizzle up in here saying a little flashback to the grand opening of West Hollywood.
Oh, hell yeah.
Salute.
Good day.
He's saying it was dope having Cheech on the podcast.
That's right. It was.
Yeah. He was fun on Friday.
Definitely.
Dude,
Great stories.
So good.
Yeah, his stories were great.
Awesome.
His Chong stories were awesome too.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was in that band that was on Motown.
I didn't either.
That's great.
Ooh, the
Tommy Chong?
Vancouvers.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They were called the Vancouvers.
Word?
I don't think they ended up putting a record out, but they were signed to him for a time, I think, right? Is
Well,
that
they
right?
did
thought
put a
they had
record.
Or they
song.
did put a
Yeah,
record.
they had a
They
song
had a
out.
big hit that got redone by a lot of different
Yeah.
Motown artists.
Yeah, like Marvin Gaye and
Diana
Temptations.
Ross, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
We just got a couple more here. We got J Max C saying blessings all the way from beautiful but cold West Toronto.
All right.
What up, T-Dot?
Yes, sir. It is cold out there.
He's taking some dabs.
You should.
Shout
Bobby
out-
Taylor and the Vancouvers.
Shout out to Demrick and Exhibit. They're up in Calgary, and I was saying Demrick's story. It is snowing hard. They're going through like a blizzard right
It's
now.
cold out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a different cold out
It
there.
sure is.
Hey, how about this?
Hey,
Let me just say this, right? Because when someone when we posted that thing with Cheech, someone tried to say that the shit was a lie with Chong being signed to Motown and all that stuff. Right here
or you just looked
on the Vancouvers, past members of the Vancouvers. This is on Wikipedia. Bobby Taylor, Tommy Chong, Wes Henderson, Eddie Patterson, Robbie King, Ted Lewis, but most importantly,
Tommy John.
Tommy Chong.
Stop trying to call out, I guess.
So quit trying to call out
Yeah.
the legend like that. He's telling stories. He's in that group, and they were signed to Motown.
Look at you.
Look at you now.
You're stupid.
Stop it. You are so stop it. Not saying that it was anybody in here because we know y'all got good sense. It was someone on IG. You know what I'm saying? Dickhead. All right. Next.
Fucking Be Real TV, fucking the Greenthumb. You gotta check it out. I don't do the fucking weed myself. I like the fucking cocaine, especially sniffing off the strippers' ashes. At the motherfucking bang. Don't need a problem.
Big dude, big boogie. I'm right here at the Dr. Greenthumb Show, the highest show in the world.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is the legendary Spool B, and I'm at the Dr. Greenthumb Show.
Let's go. Shout out Be Real TV, baby.
Shout out to Be Real, the Dr. Greenthumb Show, everybody. Shit is incredible.
I loved it. Can't wait to come back, man. Westside, Young Casey, Reggie's, P's and Carrots International. We in the building.
And now, if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we want to hear it. We are now opening the doors to the insane asylum.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Jeffro up in here saying, I remember when Rhettmatic was on the Friday night show meditation at Be Real's crib.
That's right.
That was the good old days.
Yeah. That was the starting of that show.
It was.
That's the one I think we both DJ'd together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first show
That's right.
ever.
Yeah.
Like for that. Yeah.
We did it at my bar because
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
happened at the studio and we couldn't broadcast from there, so we brought it to my crib.
Yep.
Yeah.
All vinyl.
That was fun.
What year was that?
That was 09.
Yeah, I did vinyl then. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got B Fake up in here saying, my new single, Facebook Warrior, drops tonight.
Keep it real, Matt.
Hell yeah.
We got Jeffro asking, when will that Cypress Junkies album appear?
Oh, boy.
He wants it.
Son.
They want it.
You know, we'll give you something.
Excellent.
At some point.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some stuff that we had done before, but I think that now we come up with something that'll be kind of dope.
I have an idea for you guys, but I won't say it here because people will just steal it, right? I mean, I don't want to do that because I think you guys should have it.
All right.
Know what I'm saying?
We'll be all ears.
I know you wills. All right.
Bring it. We got a midget Mike up in here asking DJ Rhettmatic, any wild stories working with DJ Premier?
No. I mean, in terms of craziness, I don't know. I mean, I was actually was able to go to the studio, and he played me one of the greats. Is that the album that he just dropped, the last Gangstar album before it came? He said, "Dude, I got vocals back and whatnot." So he played me all the joints from there before, before he got released like 2 months after.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that was, I guess that's called a crazy story. Yeah.
He's more about work than craziness. You never heard about him like wilding out.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
He's a he dude. I mean, he has a sense of humor and he's a fun guy too, but mostly work.
Hey, he can smoke with the best of them.
He sure can.
Yes, he
Yeah,
can.
him and Guru. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Guru. All right.
We got Willie up in here saying radio mix shows back in the day were fire.
Fire.
Yeah, I think most of the DJs now are handcuffed.
Yeah.
And they're not, and this is not saying all of them, but there's a lot of them out there that are not as skilled as a real mix show DJ.
Most of them are just VJs now, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just voice jockeys. They're playing.
Some of them don't even mix songs. They're
from
just
hands.
cutting songs in.
Yep.
And sometimes in the craziest of places.
Like blenders.
Not even that. They're not blended shit. Some of them are.
Some of them are.
Not all of them, but just the DJs that should be on are not on. And it's they got guys that are still learning.
Because radio's dead. All the good DJs are on different platforms, you know what I'm saying, where people are actually listening.
True that.
We got Ask a Bum saying, it would be cool if you interviewed your regulars now and then. Like every once in a while, you could have on Midget Mike or Mama Cassie on the show. And he's saying Bon Jovi's best song, Cali Blaze of Glory.
All right. That is a good song.
Yeah.
On a steel horse, I ride.
Yeah.
And Mama Cassie lives in Australia.
It's not necessarily a ballad. What would it be considered? That style of song.
Battle hymn.
It's very theatrical and dramatic.
Yes.
Theatrical and dramatic.
Yeah.
But what would you call that type of song? Because, it's a genre in itself. Right?
Yeah. It's one of the most inspiring songs you could ever listen to.
Yeah, I'm on. I'm wanted. Dead or alive. Yeah. All right, next.
We got HG saying, I want a Cali Blaze hoodie. Where can I get one?
God have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Ever. Yeah, because I just don't have it up. Like, E-Zone was supposed to do it, never did it.
You're waiting.
But you know what? I have a better chance of having my own guy just build it on my site. So
probably.
Soon, man. Soon. I'm sorry. Soon.
We got Mr. Funky saying the retelling of Bobo getting Rhettmatic high is always hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
For Bobo, for him, he's got to relive the trauma.
Thanks, Callie.
Bobo feels guilty a little bit.
He does not. You saw that smile.
That's my brother right.
Would you say that's one of the interesting moments in the history of Dr. Greenthumb Show?
One of, for sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of them. Did he put you to sleep and then left you there?
Yeah.
That is,
it's
at the top.
Well, you know what?
Thanks, son.
You're right here.
Yep.
You made it.
I appreciate
You
that.
Look at you now.
You survived.
Look at you now. Look at you.
Thanks, son.
You come a long way.
Thanks, son. Yeah.
Not a problem.
Anytime. It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Everybody has to, at some point lay on the couch of comfort. He has.
Yeah.
Like he has. We've seen it. Everybody, I think, has. Except for Cali Blazy.
Yeah.
And myself. We probably the only two.
Yeah, it was awesome to watch. You know what I mean? Because I watched it unfold, but I tried to stop. I tried, and he just was like,
I mean, you did tell me when you're like, we were kind of looking at him, but he was like, Nah, son, let's go. It's okay.
Don't worry, he's good.
Yeah, you go ahead.
So, I mean, and since I tried this, I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, just and then watch The Descent.
See, these are parts of Bobo's bully game from way back when he was a kid that he has never let go. Let me just let my friend here,
Grown child,
have 3 cookies. I'm gonna let my friend have 3 cookies of infused
You should have
cookies.
gave him the milk so it could have taken away from
Yeah, but he wasn't thinking about that. He was drinking the milk himself.
But did I at least tell you call me when you get home?
Oh my God!
I mean,
call me when I get home.
That makes it all better.
Oh my God!
here's a bottle of water too.
Just some water. Call me when you get home.
Yeah.
My favorite is he gets them all high and then he's like, oh, by the way, I'm leaving. Take care.
See you later.
You know what?
I got other things to do right now.
What an excellent trip sitter you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. I mean, I don't try to,
I mean, you just said.
Listen, I'm not gonna baby you.
Like I said,
when we had a Mexican OT on the other day, right?
Right.
And he was wanting to take some flips and everything. He was interested, so then I was flipping it for him,
Yeah.
And I just kept on flipping and flipping
And flipping.
Yeah.
flipping
And flipping.
oh, you just
Yeah. So he coughed a little, you know what I mean?
You're just trying to help people get to where they say they want to go.
Exactly.
Right.
That was great.
I just help.
And he said that's where he wanted to be.
Yeah.
He said that's where he wanted to be.
So
He didn't ask you for 3 cookies. That's
Thank
different.
you.
That is the difference. He didn't ask to go there. He was just hungry.
He just goes
He was
here.
hungry.
No.
Oh, you're hungry?
Here.
Here.
See,
man.
but you did ask for the third one.
See, I don't remember.
But he
asking-
still
but
doesn't
didn't-
know. He still didn't know.
He asked for a 3rd cookie, not a 3rd edible. You understand the difference? He thought he was eating cookie.
Yeah, he thought he was having
Might
a
have taken a
cookie.
4th or a 5th.
Son.
Just come over to
Son.
the house. Come over to the house.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I would not. Don't do it.
I already know. No,
Trust
no,
him.
No.
Yeah. All right. Next.
We got Utah Hockey saying Stir Crazy was a great choice for comedy movie night, Bobo.
That is a good one.
Oh yeah, that was classic. And Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, they were a dope duo.
They're always a great see no hear no see no evil hear no evil.
Was this a Mel Brooks film? No.
No, I don't think so.
This is the one where they break out of jail, right?
Yeah. They have to go into jail.
Oh, okay.
And they're trying to break out of jail.
Right.
They get wrongly accused of robbing a bank.
Exactly.
Okay, I remember that.
That's the thing. So yeah, big ups to everybody that joined in last night for comedy movie night. It was a blast.
We got J-Max C saying, what's up, y'all? Shout to the Dr. Greenthumb squad, the Treehouse crew, and the legendary DJ Rhettmatic. Much love all the way from Toronto.
Hell yeah.
Boom bang.
D-Dot.
We got Sarah saying, much love to Rhett, a.k.a. Sarge. Just saying, what's up in Cypress Hill forever.
Oh yeah. So that's Sarah Vinyl. She's a #1 Cypress Hill fan.
Yeah.
Salute, Sarah.
What
she-
Sarah?
Yeah, she's one of our students. She graduated from our school and stuff. But I just remember, I got a story. So one time, like Bobo and I had to go rehearse. So I said, "Yeah, come to the school." She was there, and it was funny. Is like when Bobo came into the school, she saw him and she froze up. She couldn't believe it was Bobo. And I said like that. I said, "Is that Bobo from Cypress Hill?" It's like, "It is." Oh my gosh!
Don't eat his cookies.
Yeah. Stay away from the cookies.
Come on, man.
All right.
We got Mizzle 10 up in here saying, big fan and salute to DJ Rhettmatic and the Beat Junkies. I grew up in San Francisco with Mixmaster Mike and went to high school with DJ Qbert. When was the first time you all DJ'd together?
I remember like it was 1992. They actually just won the DMC Worlds. Mike, Apollo, and Qbert came down. Remember LA Hip Hop Shop?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that Crazy Legs came down and was gonna start up a LA Rocksteady crew. So obviously Qbert, Mixmaster Mike, and Apollo were there. They were part of already Rocksteady crew. So I luckily got into Rocksteady crew, the LA chapter, through them and through Zulu Gremlin. And then there was a party at Gazari's. And that's when I DJ'd with them and stuff. That's the first time I DJ'd.
That's crazy when it was still called Gazari's.
Sorry.
Now it's One Oak.
Yeah.
It went through so many different names before it became One Oak. It was Gazari's, and then what did it go
Was
to?
it Billboard Live?
Billboard Live for a long time.
And Key Club.
Key Club.
Key Club.
And then eventually now One Oak.
Yeah, it was Key Club when I got here, and then turned to One Oak.
Yeah.
But is the inside still the same, basically?
It's a little bit nicer,
No,
but
they made
it's
it nicer.
slightly.
They redid it.
Yeah, it was Billboard Live. Remember that?
Billboard Live, yeah.
One Oak
A
actually.
lot of great shows happen in that place.
Yeah. I saw EPMD there.
Ooh. I saw KRS-One there. I saw many there.
Yeah, dude.
Hard to say just one. All right.
We got the Inner Realm saying J-Rock killed his set last night. Is it at Moonshine Records?
Oh, yep.
He's saying he grabbed 20 random records out of the bin and murdered that shit. He's
Damn.
saying break beats and big ups to everyone.
That sounds like Jay.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yep. Funky president.
Off the cuff.
He does it.
Yeah.
We got GLA Rain asking if Rhett's going to spin a sesh on the Mix Show today.
Unfortunately, I'm not ready because I was prepared for just in case I had cookies.
Yeah. Good. Hey, be prepared.
Yeah.
So blame Bobo.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have him come back in and spin a set on another date, but just stay locked in, baby.
You hush there, Bolton.
Truth hurts, huh?
And we got Jeffro saying Chicago wants to beat Junkie School.
That'd be dope
That would
to
be
expand.
dope.
You know,
Yeah.
like that.
That's a good market, Chi-Town for sure.
Yeah. That would be dope.
We got Moises asking, can I get a moment of silence for my father, Arturo? He followed by a moment of ohms. He passed away this past Wednesday. He was a hard-working man.
Rest in peace, man.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Let's just chill, man. Oh.
You heard that, bass?
I heard you
I was
try.
in there.
I heard you.
Yeah.
I feel better. And I hope you feel better, man. Prayers to you and condolences to your family.
Yes.
We got Sir Puffalot saying, I got a cockatiel named Momo, but I get Blaze and keep calling him Bobo.
There you go.
Giving you bars right there.
Yeah,
Bam!
Bars.
Barf?
Didn't you say?
We got Hector up in here saying 2,000 likes and B will do the following show with no sunglasses.
Gonna have to put it up on 3,000 likes and no fake ones. How about that?
Yeah.
Bring it. We got Marbell up in here saying, let's go to Greenspans. He's saying, Colton, you are not invited. And I still can't believe Colton is a Nickelback fan. No wonder why he can't do or say anything right.
What do you mean you can't?
You're not, wait, you're surprised he's
Yeah,
a
like,
Nickelback fan?
That's who I would expect.
I would
to be.
expect
Yep.
him to love Nickelback.
Yep.
Hey,
for
he
sure.
defends him in our group chat all the time.
That's
Never
great.
made it as a wise man.
That it was no surprise to me.
I love you, Bolton.
Oh shit!
And we got John Nee saying, Rhettmatic, the NAMM show was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated from the Junkies.
Yeah, so some dope clips he has set from Lord was posting them up.
Ah.
A couple other people. Look dope, man. Did you go over there? Did you make it out?
Yeah, I
First
did.
one out good.
We were lucky to have B. Oh shit, there's B. Come on stage.
I had to go see y'all. They told me where y'all was at. I was like, no, let's go see the boys.
Yeah.
And it was good to see y'all up there representing and all that.
It was like a reunion too, because it's like you're saying, like Babs, Mello, and myself, and you on stage and stuff. So it was kind of cool that like all us four, like it was. I guess it's been a while like that. Right?
Yeah, Bobo was somewhere dosing people with cookies and shit. He was too good to show up and hang out with us over here.
I had my ticket.
I got my ticket.
I was making cookies.
It was like,
He's making cookies.
I was going to say, was this the 3-year-old you were talking about earlier?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
already chopping it up.
Yeah.
That's got to be great that he feels it at 3 to be able to do that.
His timing is impeccable.
I mean, just thinking this like at 10.
Yeah.
Even at 5, you know.
Dude, he's going to be a beast.
He has better time than a lot of adults too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, Irvin?
It starts early. Read them.
Yes.
We got Hybrid Cypher saying, peace to Rhettmatic. You're a DJ king. And he's saying, beat Junkies. And he's saying, let's go to J-Rock as well.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
We got Sir Pufflot saying, Cali Blaze, I tried the tinctures and they help. Thank you for your advice.
Good. I'm glad they work for you, man. That's awesome. Good to hear.
We got that Vado Chris D band saying, what was a close call getting caught on the airplane?
I don't think I ever had a close call on the airplane. It was getting to the airplane that I had more close calls at. But I'll tell you what, whenever we got upon the airplane, we smelled that airplane up because I'd come in with 2 ounces, one in each pocket.
Stankin'.
And stankin'. Everybody's like trying to pinpoint, where is it at? Where it at, though?
Yeah, well,
Where
for the younger people, what you don't know is pre-9/11, like boarding a plane was nothing like it is today. You could literally walk through, like, it was basically a metal detector. They weren't even scanning. Like, they would barely even open your bags. You can have almost anything in that bag, and you would barely ever get searched.
Now, before 9/11, you were able to, even as a guest, you could take whoever you were taking to the airport.
They can walk you to the gate.
All the way
to
to
the gate.
their gate.
To the gate. All the way to the gate.
I remember one time I got randomly checked, right? There's a random search, whatever, and this homie squeezed the weed in my pocket, and he was like, "What's that?" And I looked him dead in the face, and I said, "You know what it is."
Yeah.
And he looked at me back. He goes, "All right, keep it moving."
Keep it moving.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what it is.
Yeah, I was just dead honest with him. I mean,
Yeah.
what else am I gonna say?
Yeah.
He squeezed the fucking weed sack, and the smell came right out of my pocket.
Yeah.
He knew what the hell, you know.
Yeah.
Don't act new.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna get me, man. I thought for sure
Ah.
I was not getting on this flight, but he was like, "All right, keep it moving."
Awesome.
All right.
We got Kale talking about getting too high. He said he ate 7 grams of hash during a raid on his home in '89.
Ow.
He's saying first time eating dope, and I was wasted for over 2 days.
Yes, you were.
Damn.
That's a lot.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Party 1,
Yeah,
2,
4,
3,
5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9.
Woo. That's a hard come down, boy. You waiting. You're like hoping it comes fast, and it can't come fast enough.
Damn, 2 days. Crazy.
Yeah.
We got Jibby saying, for Bobo, B-Real, and Cali, would you consider a National Geographic documentary narration on Discord someday?
Yes.
Where you guys describe what the animals are doing?
Sure, why not? That'd be
man.
funny. Like Snoop is doing. They got.
Yeah,
they got
he's
Snoop
rad.
doing it.
I guess. Yeah.
And
Why not?
on a microdose, that would be hilarious.
And we got True up in here saying C- and Rhett should drop a compilation album.
Okay, it's in there.
It's a trip. The first DJ that I played with before Cypress Junkies, it was Minus.
Yes, sir.
Seamus?
Yes, sir. At the Viper Room.
I was at the Viper Room.
We used
Right.
me and Bobo used to do a night called Club Flavors.
Mm.
And
I remember that.
yeah, you'd come hang out. Yeah, we used to, man, good times.
In the last one so far, we got Hybrid Cypher saying the Beatnuts album Stone Crazy is named after Stir Crazy.
Where's
Yo.
Les?
Yeah,
He's here on Tuesdays and
we need
Thursdays.
him to confirm this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Hmm.
Or it could be that they were stirring their drinks real crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's probably you're right. I mean, you know, hey, it's Psycho Les.
Yeah.
Easy.
Who'll be here in the mix tomorrow. Make sure you check it out. And once again, I remind you, there's a mix show after this show. Celos is going to be popping it off. And I think myself or Javi Lopez, one of us, is going to jump in. All right. So check it out exclusively on Twitch today. B_Real TV is the place. All right. Join us. Guys, did you know on this day in 1928, Fats Domino was born? Happy birthday,
Hell yeah.
late, great, legendary Fats Domino.
Rock and roll legend.
He sure is.
I found my thrill.
On Blueberry Hill. Yeah, that's. Did you know? On this day, 1932, Johnny Cash was born. Rest in peace and happy birthday to the legend.
Thug life.
Country thug.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
The original country.
Hello, my name is Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Man in Black.
Man in Black.
He was surrounded by the ring of fire.
Dude, what was one of the best? I killed a man just to watch him die. Oh man.
Oh yeah. You know it was dope when he did that album where he does the 9 Inch Nail shit.
Oh, and he covered the Hurt.
Yeah, that was. But on that album, he's covering a bunch of songs that were like newer in his Johnny Cash style. He had a whole album of that shit.
Yeah, he even did.
It was dope.
He did Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus, I believe. Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah.
Good album.
He did all the things. Did you know? On this day in 1953, the incredible Michael Bolton was born. Salute to the suave
Hey.
and the magnificent Michael Bolton.
Where's the hair? Oh no, it's Kenny G. Was the?
No, he had hair
He
once
did.
upon a time.
He did.
Dude, he
It's-
had.
That's
just,
right.
you know,
did he have
he's-
the curls, or was that Kenny G? Who had
No, he had the
long
curls too.
He did, right?
Oh man, if you listen, Beery, look
He
up
did.
photos of Michael Bolton
90s.
in the 90s.
Yeah, I remember.
And he had it looked like a cape on
Yeah.
someone's head.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only Michael Bolton I
right here?
remember.
A golden
There you go.
Hey, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah.
That's all I
In the
remember.
90s.
Mr. Still a bitch.
Yeah, with that hair.
Golden locks.
That's Bolton's uncle right there. His favorite uncle. His most
Need to grow my hair out.
Hey, Bolton, you should get that right there.
I gotta splash the locks off, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, so the ladies were just obsessed with this guy, or
Yes,
what?
yes, they were. He got them all.
He had them all.
Broad shoulder bandit over here.
Open
Open chest hairs, everything.
Oh,
like he
man.
was in the 90s trying to be in the 70s, but like killing it.
Sticking his horn and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey. And they were offering.
Hey, yeah, Michael Bolton. Did you know, on this day in 1971, the incredible Erykah Badu was born. Happy
Yeah.
birthday to our sister, Erykah Badu.
Big
Beautiful.
Dave.
Fat ass.
Beautiful.
Oh, boy.
Big Dave music.
You know, she started in comedy.
Oh, really?
She was a comedian for a time back in Dallas. And, you know, she did music too, and the music is what caught. But that's why, like, when she does her, like, you know, stage presence thing, she says a lot of funny shit up there.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's because she got the comedic chops. Salute to our multi-talented sister, Erykah Badu.
And she makes some amazing music.
Amazing
dude.
music. Great stage show, too.
She
Like, her
does.
show is incredible. She makes beats. She's crazy.
Yeah.
In the good way. Did you know? 1971, Max Martin was born. Happy birthday, Max.
Oh, the producer. Yeah, that dude has made some hits.
Yes.
Like, that dude is like, man.
Yes, we will have Coco tonight. Did you know? 1981, Michael Jackson's Thriller went on to be #1 in the U.S.
Damn.
Because this is Thriller.
Thriller night.
Yeah, man.
It was crazy how that album was kind of stuck at like 2 to 3 million, and then the Thriller video came out on
and busted out, boy.
Dude.
You know, on MTV.
Changed
They had
the
the whole
game.
big special about it and
Yeah.
everything. Before you know it, boom.
A good video with a great song will do magical things, man.
And that was a big one.
That was a big one.
That was a lot of money into production too, right? They
That was-
put a lot into that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the first long form videos on MTV. Like, and that was a big deal.
Yeah, it was.
He had a couple other big, like, long ones. Like, there was one that he, like, turned into a cat at the beginning or the end or something, like, heavy production, long.
Yeah, that was all
You know what
after
I'm
that,
talking
but
about?
the first one for him
Oh,
was
way
like
after.
Thriller, yeah.
Yeah.
Way after.
Yeah, he did it.
Did you know? On this day in 2001, Eminem won Best International Male Solo Artist at the Brit Awards. I think we gave him that award. No, we didn't. That was way too. No, but Chuck, myself, and Tom Morello gave him an award. In the UK, I can't remember what award show it was, but he deserves all the awards he gets, man. One of the baddest motherfuckers to touch a mic and to write a hip hop song. Salute to Eminem.
Yes.
That's a big deal to get be nominated to be International Male Solo Artist at the Brit Awards.
Hell yeah.
I don't think too many of us get those as American artists. It'd be interesting to see that list.
Yeah.
Probably big pop stars. Word up. We want to thank everybody for getting down with us today. And your love, energy, and support, it means everything. And we want to thank my man, DJ Rhettmatic, for sitting there with us.
Thank you.
Once again. And he's going to be back again. So
Yeah.
salute to my bro.
Thanks for having me. Oh, is it cool if I promote something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, the shouts to my man, the Fly Hooligan from the UK, the Junkies. We did an album with him called There's Hooli and then there's everyone else. So Babu, D Styles, and myself did production. So 3 of the Junkies did a album. So it's it's out right now. If you guys don't know who the Fly Hooligan is, he's kind of like, how do I explain it? He's in the same circle with with Griselda and Rock Marciano and stuff like that. But he's in the UK, respected MC. So peep it out.
He's dope.
Yeah.
Dope. You got any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, shouts to everyone that's tuning in. Shouts to everyone that shouted me out in the Junkies. And man, I'm glad that I'm over here, guys, reminiscing about the cookies.
That's right.
Yeah.
Much love, man.
Yeah.
See, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to everyone here at the table. B, Blaze, Rhett Measy. Always a pleasure, good sir.
Yeah.
Bobo. Shout out to the Treehouse crew, Dom, Ray, Bolton. Shout out to Aton. Shout out to Dro. Shout out to Javi Lopez. Shout out to everyone that watches. You can follow me at C-Fan4. I'll be on Twitch at some point later tonight doing a mix, probably rock mix or something. So, word. I'll see you soon. Eric Bobo.
All right. Catch me on the socials on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on Discord at Insane Asylum, and also Bobo's Corner. Big ups to my brother, Rhettmatic. Love you, bro.
Do we have something?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
Okay,
I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah, don't forget that, Bobo.
Yeah, Doug.
And everybody here at the table, yes, we do have something gonna be doing a performance, and we'll let you guys know more about it as it gets closer. But March 23rd, Cypress Junkies will be performing in L.A. Special little thing right there.
All right.
More info will be coming at you soon. Thanks to all the Discord mods and everyone that supports the show. Treehouse crew, Snacks and I, we say, buddy.
We just got a couple more super chats in. We got Hybrid Cypher again saying peace to Rhettmatic and the Beat Junkies and DJ Babu.
Word.
We got Marbell up in here saying, Callie, save me. Colton just bought tickets to a Nickelback concert, and he said he's going to read me a magazine in Spanish as a bedtime story.
A magazine?
A magazine.
God.
We actually got Michael Bolton. He sent us a super chat. He's saying, I was sexy in the 90s.
Right on. Self-appointed.
Word.
Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout out to the Dominator. What's up, Blaze?
Shout out to Rhettmatic for coming through, man. Legendary Beat Junkies. Bobo, C, B, everybody up in the treehouse. 5150 is Insane Asylum, man. Much love.
Each one, teach one. Swallow that.
BeReal.tv